Hello. Today I want to talk about Thunderstruck by Erik Larson, one of my favorite historians. This follows the life of Guglielmo Marconi, who is the inventor of wireless technology, allowing ship-to-shore wireless communications, um, and is considered the father of modern radio. It details his struggles as a young man trying to get his invention out, noticed. He's kind of vilified by the scientific community because he's Italian and he's not like a theoretical physicist. He's more of a practical inventor. And his inventions work, even though he doesn't really know all the science behind it. He does know. He just knows that he could do it, and it chronicles details his determination to get wireless communication onto ships, and be able to communicate wirelessly from across the Atlantic. And the details, all the struggles he goes through, the rivalries he creates, the enemies he creates with not giving people credit where they deserve it, not sharing his information, because he did have a high sense of wanting to market this technology and profit from it. So it goes through all the struggles of creating the wireless networks and getting the ships, fitted with these devices. The term thunderstruck comes from how loud it was on his huge towers. The where they're sending Morse code signals was almost like thunderclaps, very loud, because they didn't have a lot of it's the beginning of the technology, so they didn't have a lot of the dampers and things that we obviously cut down on that signal noise. But that's where the term thunderstruck comes from. And it also, parallel to Marconi's rise in inventions, is the life of Dr. Crippen and his his wife, Belle Elmore, who's a wannabe actress. Dr. Crippen is kind of just a meek, mild-mannered man, wouldn't hurt a flea, and he dotes on his wife, seemingly. She gets pretty much everything she wants. He's a homeopathic doctor, which kind of is akin to a snake oil salesman, but back then they were very popular and well respected, for the most part, until they got caught with their remedies not working. So he had many ups and downs. He was successful for a while in America, and then he did move to London, where his wife wanted to try to get in on the London theater scene, um, but she failed to really make a name for herself. But she was very popular in London with the theater society. So the mild-mannered doctor eventually does murder his wife, and there's a nationwide manhunt that ensues. And this is where he converges with Marconi as he's fleeing on a ship with his mistress, disguised as his son. They are spotted by the ship's captain, and he wirelessly communicates their movements to the press. So the whole world is watching as he tries to make his escape to Canada, and unbeknownst to him, everybody is kind of like Truman Show esque, uh, keeping track of him and his movements. He's eventually caught, but not only does Marconi's wireless help with capture of this fugitive, the capture of the fugitive helps cement Marconi's invention as a preeminent technology of the day. So it's just a really good book. I highly recommend it. One of the interesting things that I noticed, the murder of Crippen's wife uh, probably wouldn't even make waves today. So it'd be just like maybe get a byline on page 6 of any newspaper. Hey, so and so died. But just the in 200 years, just the level of or the devaluing of human life is just so far downhill from what it was. That's it's one of the things I was thinking about often when reading this story. Anyway, that's all I got. I hope you enjoy the book. We'll talk to you later.